Between 1845 and 1852, Ireland suffered a great famine. Their main source of food was potatoes. They were cheap and part of the culture. In 1845, the potatoes became diseased with potato blight. It ravaged potato crops throughout Europe during the 1840s. But the impact on Ireland was much greater because a third of the population depended on potatoes. Approximately 1 million people died and 1 million more emigrated from Ireland to England, Scotland, North America, and Australia. They had to for their survival. Back in America, nativism began to rise. Nativism is when you support people who are born in the United States and you oppose immigration. Nativism, or anti-immigrant, was fueled by the arrival of German and Irish immigrants. These natives, and I'm not talking about Indians, blamed Irish Catholics for declining economic status, lower wages, and loss of employment. Some thought that the Catholic Pope was a threat to Republican order. Things got worse when Irish Catholics wanted to use the Catholic version of the Bible in public schools. Many of these natives were former Whigs. They were Republican and Protestant. By 1850, a new political party appeared. They were the Know Nothing Party. In 1855, the Know Nothing Party first entered politics under the American Party label. Now, Mayra Barrera will tell us how they got their name.
Members, when asked about their nativist organizations, were supposed to reply that they knew nothing, hence the name. As its memberships and importance grew in the 1850s, the group slowly shed its clandestine character and took the official name American Party. As a national political entity, it called for restrictions on immigration, the exclusion of the foreign-born from voting or holding public office in the United States, and for a 21-year residency requirement for citizenship. In 1852, the Know Nothing Party was achieving phenomenal growth. It did very well that year in state and local elections, and with passage of the Kansas-Nebraska Act in 1854, it won additional adherents from the ranks of conservatives who could support neither the pro-slavery Democrats nor anti-slavery Republicans. When Congress assembled on December 3, 1855, 43 representatives were avowed members of the Know Nothing Party.
The most prominent leader were former President Millard Fillmore. He was the party's presidential nominee in 1856. Also, U.S. Representative Nathaniel P. Banks and former U.S. Representative Louis C. Levine. Louis C. Levine was the leader. After leaving Congress in 1851, Levine continued to campaign for the Know Nothing movement. The Know Nothings were very violent, as you can see in the movie Gangs of New York. In August 6, 1855, tensions came to a head where in a contested race for governor, 22 were killed and many injured. This became known as Bloody Monday. Though in failing health, he was a featured speaker at many rallies. Levine was enraged and disgusted by the new Republican Party's nomination of John C. Fremont for president at the convention in June 1856. He wrote a lengthy speech attacking Fremont. As he was giving the speech, Fremont supporters pulled him off the stage. According to newspaper reports, Levine suffered a complete mental breakdown. He became so deranged he was placed in the Philadelphia Hospital for the Insane, where he died of insanity in March 1860. After his death, his wife and son converted to Catholicism. How ironic. Now, Mayra Barrera will give us a summary of the Know Nothing Party.
American Know Nothing Party. This party feared that Catholic immigrants from Germany and Ireland threatened Protestantism and democracy. By 1854, the party claimed 1 million members nationwide and led Jefferson Company government. They split over slavery, and by the end of the Civil War, they had vanished from politics in Louisville and Jefferson Company.
One last note. I thought this picture was of Lois C. Levine. After some research, I discovered that this was a bust portrait of a young man representing the nativist ideal of the Know Nothing Party. It is not an actual individual. It is called Uncle Sam's Youngest Son, Citizen Know Nothing. Thank you so much for listening, and please have a great and safe summer. Bye.